Zdravo svima! Welcome to Možekova podcast. I am Maki. This season of our podcast is a bit different from the previous ones. I have another friend, also called Ivana, joining me to have short dialogues in Serbian. Then we will explain them in English. This new season will be like mini Serbian lessons. So if you're ready, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the podcast. Ćao svima! Ja sam Maki I ovdje je
Ivana, ciao.
Ciao, Ivana. Today we are going to talk about traveling in Serbia. We will give some nice recommendations about where to go in Serbia for nice trips. This small country has a lot to offer, as you might already know, and our dialogue will be on how to arrange a visit to somewhere in Serbia. Dogovoreno?
Jeste.
Okay. Srbija ima mnogo toga da ponudi turistima, zar ne?
Tačno. Tvrđave, manastiri, jezera, reke, planine, banje I tako dalje. Šta bi ti želela da obiđemo?
Dvoumim se između Zlatibora I Fruške Gore. U svakom slučaju znam da će mi biti lepo.
Izabrala bih Zlatibor, gdje možemo da obiđemo Stopića Pećinu, odemo na izlet do Šarganske osmice, da plovimo Drinom do Perućca, do Višegradske Ćuprije.
Zvuči odlično. Slažem se. Čula sam da je tamo hrana baš ukusna.
Jeste. Probat ćemo najbolju pršutu I kajmak I uživat ćemo u planinskom doručku.
Baš se radujem. Sigurna sam da ćemo se sjajno provesti. Okay, that was short, but we will explain it in detail now. So I started with saying Serbia it has a lot to offer to tourists, doesn't it? Right.
Yes.
Zarne is like tech question here.
Yes, it's that question, right.
I
Great.
said Srbija ima mnogo toga da ponudi turistima. Zar ne?
Correct.
And you said?
I said correct, tačno. Fortress, monasteries, lakes, rivers, mountains, spas, and so on. What would you like to see? So I said tačno, tvrđave, manastiri, jezera, reke, planine, banje I tako dalje. Šta bi ti želela da obiđemo?
Yeah. And then I said, I'm in between Zlatibor and Fruške Gore. So Dvoumim se između Zlatibora I Fruške Gore. And then I said, in any case, I know that it will be great or beautiful for me.
Yes.
So I said, u svakom slučaju, znam da će mi biti lepo.
Okay, then me. I would choose Zlatibor, where we can see Stopića Pećina, go for the trip to Šarganska osmica, then to sail by Drina River from Perućac to Višegradska Ćuprija. What I said is, izabrala bih Zlatibor, gdje možemo da obiđemo Stopića Pećinu, odemo na izlet do Šarganske osmice, da plovimo Drinom od Perućca do Višegradske Ćuprije.
Yes, which has a book on it. We will talk later. And then I said, sounds great. Zvuči odlično. I agree. Slažem se. And then I said, I also heard the food is great as well there. So čula sam da je tamo hrana baš ukusna.
Okay, yes, that's jeste. We will try the best pršuta and kajmak, and we will enjoy in mountain breakfast. That means probat ćemo najbolju pršutu I kajmak I uživat ćemo u planinskom doručku. It's very strange to identify what is kajmak, but we can talk about that. What is
And
it
pršut
actually?
as well, I
And
think.
pršut as well, okay.
And then I said, I'm already so happy and excited about it. Baš se radujem. And I said, I'm sure that we will enjoy our time a lot. So sigurna sam da ćemo se sjajno provesti. So while talking about it, even though I'm vegan, I have this mouth-watering effect, I think, when I hear. So beautiful words. Zarne, I think, is a nice one. If you want to sound like a local person, right? Isn't it? Doesn't it? So it doesn't have tense in it. You can add zarne to any kind of sentence, right? Zarne.
You can, yes, you can, but mostly we will use that in a writing form. We use that in oral, but now I'm thinking it's more that we use when we write something like this.
Ah, I see. Okay. Then I sound like more literary because I keep using it.
Yes.
And then tako dalje. You said fortresses, monasteries, lakes, and then tako dalje, and so on, right?
And so, yes, that's true. So on.
Tako
Because
dalje.
or etc. as we said, sometimes. Tako dalje.
Literally, tako is so, right? Dalje.
Dalje mean further, that you have to name other things.
Yeah, tako dalje.
If you want.
I see. And then instead of ići, I wanted to use obiđemo. Obići as the
obići.
Normal word.
Take a tour. Yes, obići, that's the verb. Meaning that you can take a tour of something, sightseeing something, to see something. Mainly in the touristic issues.
Right. Yes. Obiđem in present tense for me, right? Obiđem, obiđeš.
Yes.
Let me try. Obiđeću. Does it make sense?
Yes, great.
Okay.
That makes sense. It's
I will visit.
Future tense.
But can I use it like I will visit you? Obiđeću. No, I cannot say that, right?
You can say that. Oh, now I'm thinking. You can say that in some. It's not very pleasant, but we said obići ću te in the hospital if you are laying down somewhere, because it's not just normal visiting. It's just we say in that case we said obići ću te u bolnici.
Okay.
When we use that word.
Okay. And here obiđem or obiđeću, if it's the location, obiđeću Kruševac, right? I don't need anything else, just Kruševac.
No. Da, it's just the nominative, yes, just Kruševac.
Okay. Perfect. And I like this, Dvoumim se, because it's literally in two minds. I'm in two minds, like Dvoumim se, right?
Yes, I'm not sure whether I will do something or go. I'm not sure whether will I do something, where I will go somewhere or something. Yes, it's very, in the Serbian, you could say premišljam se, but like mislim ovako ili onako. I'm not so sure. But dvoumim se, it's very nice expression, really, and interesting verb.
Exactly. And I'm just curious about its past form. Dvoumila sam se. Would I say?
Yes, great. Da, bravo. Yes, dvoumila sam se.
Yes, good.
Past tense.
And između means between. Između.
Yes, između, between.
Yeah. And u svakom slučaju. I hear this also almost every day here. U svakom slučaju. In any case, right?
Yes. If you want to say something like a reply on something that somebody asks you to do or to go or to see or to do something for somebody, and you want to be positive, you will say, don't worry, u svakom slučaju I will do that and this or something like that. Don't worry, in any case I will do, u svakom slučaju ja ću uraditi to i to.
Da, super. It's very useful for the daily conversation.
Yes, it is.
And I like that second form, znam da će mi biti lepo. So there, it's going to be good for me in English, but you don't need for anything, no preposition. You just say, će mi biti lepo. Like.
Yes, we don't need, yes, that's in English.
Yeah.
Da će mi biti lepo.
This is future tense. If it's present tense, lijepo mi je, right?
Bravo.
Super mi je.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, that's yeah.
Okay. And the next one is zvuči that I wanted to mention. Zvuči means, I always have this problem with, is this ch or ch, you know?
Now it's a hard ch.
To
make a difference, we said, yes, like a C, ch is like a softer, ch is like a harder. That's you can have your difference in your mind, something like that.
Yeah. And there are nice places here that we mentioned. Stopića Pećinu.
Yes,
right?
Stopića Pećinu.
That's what was it? Cave?
It's a cave. No. It's a cave. Yeah. Yes, it's a cave.
Have you been there?
No, I never been there. Yeah.
Okay.
Would be interesting.
Yeah, we will. We are literally planning this then.
Yes.
And then you said "Odemo na izlet." That's tricky. If you just Google translate izlet, it means like trip. But in
Yes.
reality, what is it?
Yeah, we used izlet for the picnic actually.
Mhm.
Mainly we think about going outside of the town, going somewhere in the nature, pick up some basket with the food or drinks and have our whatever, some kind of blanket and sit on the grass. But in the other case, of course, you can use that like islet just to go to see something as we use this here, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for example, tourist agencies I see sometimes use izlet do, izlet po, like they have trips as well. It's also used as trips.
Yes, super that you mentioned that. Yes, touristic
Yeah.
organization said islet that also islet means 1 day trip. That's a good idea. You just remind me. Islet,
Brainstorming.
yes, great. Islet means 1 day trip. You just remind me because you mentioned tourist agency that they are
writing on their
advice.
windows.
Yes, have some kind of ads. So we're going on the islet. Idemo na islet. That means
Yes.
1 day. Yeah,
Yes.
great.
And islet to me is 1st of May here, like the biggest islet day for
it is.
Everyone prepares their basket.
Yes, 1 day in advance or during the night before the 1st May.
Yes.
To pick up the good spot.
Whoever has more time spends more time.
Yes.
And you said plovimo. Plovimo, ploviti, I think is to sail.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I heard about this sailing tours there on Drina from Peruchats, was it?
Peruchats, yes.
Yeah. And Višegradske
Ćuprije.
Višegradska Ćuprije.
Yeah, that's
that one I saw.
Yes, you saw that because you traveled there, yeah, to Sarajevo, yeah.
While going to Sarajevo, I stopped by. And something more confusing coming. Baš se radujem. Right. When we hear something nice, like when we are planning something exciting, we can use this, right? Baš se radujem.
Yes.
It's all like looking forward to in English.
Yes, yes,
right.
Look forward to, great, da. Like,
because I saw it in the emails, that's why
yes, looking forward to something. Yeah, super.
Yeah.
That's again very, positive word, of course, the positive verb, positive sentence actually, baš se radujem.
Yeah.
That in advance you have nice feelings about what you will experience or see or something like that.
And it's reflexive with se. There is another one that my last sentence had, provesti se. Provesti se is very nice. Ćemo se sjajno provesti. We will have a great time.
Yes.
When you use it for the past experiences, how was it? I enjoyed a lot. I had a great time.
Provela sam se. Da.
Okay.
Provela sam
then
se.
it's easy. Okay. Provela sam se.
Kako si se provela?
Kako si se provela u vikendu, right?
Yes.
So these are very nice things. And uživaj. That's one of my common mistakes while speaking, because I match it with enjoy in English and I always forget u.
Yes, verb is uživati.
Yeah.
And then you have to add something in something. Yes, you are correct, because in English it's only enjoy.
Yes, let's practice a little bit with male words, female words. For example, I want to say like goodbye to people, like enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, for example. Yes. And I always say uživaj dan, but uživaj u
danu. Yes, that's great.
It should
Bravo.
be. Male, danu.
Yes.
A weekend the same, uživaj u vikendu.
Right. Yes, uživaj u doručku.
U doručku, u ručku.
Yes, why not?
Yes.
Enjoy breakfast, yeah.
Enjoy your run. Can I say that?
Da, yes. You enjoy your run, meaning uživaj u trčanju.
U trčanju, okay. With the verbs as well, we can use it. Uživaj u odmoru, right?
Yes, great. Da.
Yes,
we say that really very, very often.
Yes,
uživaj
I hear that. Yeah. And for female words, for example, I like you and I, like going to mountains, and Srđan might say to us like, uživaj on the mountain. Right.
Uživaj u planini.
This time, i planini.
Yes, planini.
Is there any other word that we can enjoy in, a female word?
If you have new
coffee?
house. In kafa, yes, uživaju u kafi, yeah, why not? Yeah,
Why not? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Perfect.
Or if you have new house, you can say if you go somewhere to see some new house or something, you say uživaju u kući, uživaju u novoj kući, something like that.
Yes, that's
novoj
good.
kući.
Yeah. Perfect. And with neuter words like selo, uživaju u selu, like male words, it's going to be the same.
Yes, it will be u at the end.
Okay. Uživaju u weekendu. Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's the number one that I use because Friday evenings there is CrossFit and then I want to say goodbye to everyone like that. Good. I think this was really nice. Let's read from the beginning and then
sorry, one moment. We have to explain kaymak. What is kaymak?
That's
it's
true.
Very interesting word. Yes. Actually, interesting dish, meal or whatever.
It's unique here, definitely. Yes. What's kaymak then? You wanted this question.
Again, it's very hard to explain in English, but okay, that's the product of the milk, always from the cow milk.
Okay.
And it's in the process of making a cheese, but before you make cheese, you can make kaymak. That's something when you cook milk, when the milk starts to boil, you pick up those what is come on the top, the surface, like some kind of foam. Yes, and I never done that by myself actually, but I saw and I heard because it's
you watched someone doing.
Yes, it's all process. It's process that here in the village people used to do that. Still doing that, of course, and. You've done a couple of times with that foam and put in some kind of dish, whatever, during the night, it will stay and some kind of fermentation is going on. Product is something between soft cheese and sour cream.
Yes. And the question is, how does it get sour?
Because I think that during the fermentation, they have to add salt, of course, because they're making the cheese, for the sure. I don't know. That's the only thing that I think about because it cannot be anything else inside. It's just from the milk and salt.
A friend of mine went to Zlatibora and he said the best kaymak really is in Zlatibora. So
okay, maybe. So I heard we will check that.
You will check that.
I will check that.
I don't think they will have Posno version of kaymak.
No, for sure.
Yeah, and prosciutto, it's like also something here similar to pepperoni, right? A little bit, but
it doesn't have to be actually prosciutto. But it's not only. Connected with the Serbia only. It's for Macedonia, it's for Montenegro, even I think as in Italy, that's the different kind of prosciutto actually is, It's prosciutto means that it's from the beef.
And it's always there in the prediela section and the menus.
It is, yes.
Appetizer.
With cheese and everything else, yes.
Exactly. Cheese, sir, prosciutto, kaymak.
Yes.
What else? Like mostly these.
Mostly these. Maybe some kind of, as you said, peppers or something like that, or some pepper balls. Yeah. When we said prosciutto, if you want to buy prosciutto in the store, that's some kind of delicatessen.
Yeah.
It's not any kind of sausage or any kind of that kind of appetizing meat or something. Prosciutto is something really delicious and a little bit expensive, if you want to buy in a store.
Exactly. From the beginning, I'm starting again. Srbija ima mnogo toga da ponudi turistima, zar ne?
Tačno. Tvrđave, manastiri, jezera, reke, planine, banje i tako dalje. Šta bi ti želela da obiđemo?
Dvoumim se između Zlatibora i Fruške Gore. U svakom slučaju znam da će mi biti lepo.
Izabrala bih Zlatibor gdje možemo da obiđemo Stopića Pećinu, odemo na izlet do Šarganske osmice, da plovimo Drinom od Perućca do Višegradske Ćuprije.
Zvuči odlično. Slažem se. Čula sam da je tamo hrana baš ukusna.
Jeste. Probat ćemo najbolju pršutu i kajmak i uživat ćemo u planinskom doručku.
Baš se radujem. Sigurno sam da ćemo se sjajno provesti. That's it. We made it. Thank you so much. Hvala puno. Najljepše.
Hvala svima. Hvala tebi.
Ok, vidimo se. Ciao.
Ciao!
Thank you for listening to us today. We hope you enjoyed our podcast and learned something new. In case you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, make sure to share them on our Instagram page, Može Kafa Podcast. Prijatno!